size for banding. Maybe a week earlier. It's not bad. It's just when they're smaller, they're a little bit more, you know, susceptible to getting really hot or really cold and stressed. These guys are a little bit bigger, so they're a little bit, you can handle a little bit more.
Does that hurt when he's pecking on you?
A little bit. Okay, this is a fish hawk or an osprey. People used to call them fish hawks. So you can see his eye is orange. It's orange for about a year. So if you look up, so the adult's eyes are real bright yellow. Kingbirds are always harassing them.
And you said the babies stay in South America for 2 years.
Right, at least 2 years, yes. They don't come back for a couple of years.
But the mom and dad will...
Right, now the adults go back and forth every year, correct.
Every year. When do they leave for South America?
Middle of September, give or take. Years ago, we caught a couple adults up in Columbus and put satellite trackers on the adults. We caught the adults on the nest and we tracked them. And both adults wintered in the same area on the Amazon River. We got 2 years of data. We tracked them down and back twice. And he went to the same area on the Amazon River 2 years in a row. So they basically hopscotch down to Florida, Cuba, Haiti, and then northern South America, and then in the middle of South America. This is just an aluminum band. It's basically a Social Security number. The number really doesn't tell you where it came from or anything. So all the birds that I banned, all the data goes to one place in Laurel, Maryland. So if somebody finds this thing in South America in 10 years, the information goes to the bird banding lab, and then the bird banding lab notifies me. And
David, you want to hold it? David, hold it. You want me to hold it?
Just don't post pictures on the internet of the little guy, if anybody holding them. You can hold them, just don't put pictures anywhere. So you got somebody wants to hold it. Sure, against your chest to keep his wings from flapping. Yep. And the talons, their feet are different than hawks. They got these, their feet have these like little knobs underneath there that are like real sticky for holding on to fish. Right.
Get up. Come on, we'll just go. Yep.
Why do they go all the way to South America and then have the babies in the United States?
Most birds, the only reason why they migrate is food. So red-tailed hawks and bald eagles, and there's enough food for them. Dead part. So that sheath that's generating the feather, so that's all blood in there. See that dark spot where the feather's coming out of? Yeah. That's all blood. It's growing out that feather. So the end of the feather's kind of like your toenails. It's dead. But that's usually what you have to be careful with too. So all that in there is blood where they're growing in those feathers.
Oh, look at that.
So that's all blood in there.
You want to touch it?
They're growing that in.
Yes or no?